There we go, finally.
From its annual home of Indianapolis, Indiana. Welcome, everybody, to the
Finally
2024
works.
NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Kate Scott, happy to be here with you alongside someone who went through this event himself as a player just a couple years ago, right? Mr. Brock Heward. And Brock, it is the moment all of these guys have been waiting for, a chance to compete in front of all 32 NFL teams and convince them that they should be a first-round pick.
And let me just tell you, these guys have prepared as much for today as they did for the most important games of their college careers. We've got our eyes on a lot of the biggest names here. But there's one of my fellow signal callers in particular we're all very excited to see test.
He, of course, the former Wisconsin Badger. And now we get to see this dual-threat quarterback in the 40-yard dash. He's getting ready, down into his stance, and here we go.
Simply put, not a good time for him right there. Just didn't have the burst off the line or the long speed that he needed to.
Next up, the all-important test of strength for a future NFLer. It's chest day, baby. Turn on the bench press.
Well, we expected him to keep going for a while here. Bit of an early exit and underwhelming to say the least.
Well, every football fan knows this. Explosiveness and agility are so important at every position. And now we're going to see how much he has of both here in the broad jump.
Well, that mark certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
All right, it is time for the fastest event of the Combine. It's a showcase of how well you can change direction. It's the 20-yard shuttle.
There's just no way around it, Kate. That's just not a good showing at all. You need better change and direction to succeed at this position, really in any league, but especially the NFL.
All right, partner, the traditional drills are done. Now the all-important moment where he can make the throws they're going to need him to on Sundays.
Focus. So close, one more. Pick it up already.
Well, that was adorable.
That was a tough showing for him. It really was a chance to wow in front of personnel from every team in the league. This performance, Kate, this performance fell flat.
All right, that wraps.
Well, Mid second be third round, I guess. I don't. One thing I don't like is 65. I'm at 65. I'll rank Derek Jones. He's starting. It should be a work, like a progress. You can have like a quarterback battle. Do first, not. Oh, second round pick. See how I do. So, week 26. Hopefully have it. Hopefully more selection. Super Mario mode. Try our first draft, first game with the Giants.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Lions and the Giants on Thursday night primetime.
New York set to take the field. Now Thomas. Open man is the rookie, Theo Johnson. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. Thomas will look to throw. That's complete to Slayton. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. Here's Thomas. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick, and the Lions.
Oh, that was a bad throw. Throw the run button and run
And that
button.
felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you, and in this case, they end up with nothing.
And we'll see if the rookie's confidence is shaken a bit after that opening drive interception. They'll start with a first down here.
Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To throw is Thomas. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw again on 2nd down, Thomas. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. And he's been...
Throwing to start the drive, Thomas. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete. All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And that's incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there. But
That was horrible. Throw too many bad passes. Feel like I'm in college.
What's up, rookie? Welcome to the league. And I truly believe that you're going to be a star. But in order to make it and last in this league, it's going to take hard work. And the grind don't stop, baby. Because right now, the cheetah grinding, baby.
See if I can do better next game.